Can you hear me now? You should be able to hear me now because I switched to the internal microphone. Give me 1 second. Okay, all right. So now you're hearing me. That's better. I don't know how the audio sounds because I'm using the internal microphone on the computer. At first, I wasn't using it. I was using the microphone that's connected to the camera. So, I mean, as I said, I don't know how the internal microphone sounds, but I mean, I guess as long as you're hearing me, that's what matters. But I was saying, pretty interesting evening so far. All the females, the Jamaican females, made it through to the finals. Asha Smith looked really, really good. So did Shelly Ann, but I think Asha Smith did, a little bit more to run as fast as she did. Shelly Ann was a lot more relaxed, a lot more poised, and executing her race. Her start wasn't. I wouldn't say it was bad, but it wasn't spot on compared to the start that we were used to. It's okay. It was an okay start in my opinion, but she executed the race, well. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah, but she executed the race pretty good. I think she ran like, I would say 50 meters and then shut it down and just pretty much just bounced the rest of the way, which gives the impression that she's ready. She's ready to roll. Say what? What did Travis say? What ran the? You say who ran the best time? Asher Smith ran the best time in the. Hold on, Randy, you're jumping the gun. Asher ran the fastest time. I think Asher ran 10:84 and Shelly Ann ran 10:87. Pretty good times, but as I said, Asher Smith did a little bit more work in order to accomplish that time compared to Shelly Ann, who, pretty much executed 50 meters of the race, and, she was able to get that time. But we all know with sprinting, the more relaxed you are, the faster you'll run. So, that's something that we got to take into consideration. Shelly Ann was really relaxed. She executed the race pretty well, and she got that time. Elaine also, ran a pretty good time. Not a pretty good time, but a pretty good race. She did execute. She looked relaxed as well. I would say she executed 60 meters of the race, or she ran the first 60 meters of the race. I don't think she ran everything. She was, super relaxed, bouncy. My take on Elaine. I won't count her out. I cannot count her out because we gotta when it comes to athletes that have been to the highest level of track and field, you always gotta count them in because they know what it takes to get to that number one spot on the podium. So you can never count her out. I always say it's who delivers on the day. But I think for a lot of us, we're gonna make a prediction based on our personal preferences as well as the performances that we see from these athletes. And as we speak, Shelly Ann looks the best out of all three. Jackson looked pretty good as well. But in my opinion, Jackson and Shelly-Ann looks much better than Elaine. But as I said, it's who deliver on the day, which is tomorrow. So, the semifinal will be a better indicator of what these female will do. So we could definitely look forward to that. I personally think if Shelly-Ann is able to keep everything together, she have a good shot at the world record. So I think she's in world record shape for sure. For sure. And I think it's gonna be a sweep again. As a matter of fact, I think it will be 1 through 4 for Jamaica. That's really what I think. I don't think if there's gonna be any separation, it's gonna come from Great Britain. It's gonna be Asher Smith that's gonna break, the 4 of them apart. But I'm looking at it as 1, 2, 3, 4, for Jamaica, because they look pretty good in the first round. But let's see what happened, tomorrow in the semifinal. Because as I said, I was saying it earlier, but I guess the mic wasn't, working. Hold on, Cyril. Asher, as I was saying, Asher did a little bit too much. I think that's my opinion. In order to advance, I think she could have ran a lot more relaxed. So that might take a little bit away from her legs tomorrow. We don't know for sure, but we'll find out tomorrow. Now let's talk about the men's semifinal, which it's a little upsetting because what I was expecting didn't happen. I really was expecting Johan to make it to the finals. I really don't know what happened to him. I just felt like he didn't execute the race the way he was supposed to. The start wasn't perfect, but I mean, your start wasn't good. You try to recover from it and, transition through your race. He didn't transition through the race at all. He popped up. He was up before Bromell and he was behind Bromell. So, I mean, you haven't covered as much distance as Bromell, and at the same time, you're up out your dry face chasing. I mean, you're not going to catch anyone chasing, without executing your race, because now you're running their race. So, and the time too was 10:16. That's not good enough to get you through to the finals, even as as one of the fastest losers. So that's a bummer. I really don't know what to say. I don't know if he was hurt. I don't know what's really going on with him, for real. But it is what it is. Seville, on the other hand, did a splendid job. I think he's really gonna put on a show. He's gonna rep for Jamaica for real, because he delivered yesterday and he delivered today again. And I think he'll deliver, in a couple hours from now in the finals. I don't have any doubts that he. Which way it is? My glasses is crooked. I don't know why it is crooked, but yeah, I think he'll run pretty good in the finals. And for as it relates to the Olympic champion, I mean, he was hurt, so I think that is the reason why we haven't seen any good races or times from him leading up to the World Championship, and I think that is the reason for how he ran in the semifinal. So we got to take that into consideration. He wasn't going to run, from my understanding, but things kind of came around. Honestly, all right, it's hard for me to say who's going to win, but I have three. I think I could pick the top three. I think I'm going to say the top three is going to be Curly, Coleman, and Seville. That's who I have for my top three. I can't, pick the order, because I feel like if I pick the order, I'm gonna be biased, because you see my shirt, I'm repping Jamaica, so I'm gonna say Seville for the gold. But Curly has been running pretty good all year. He has the fastest time going into the finals when it comes to, well, I wouldn't say going into the finals, but he has the fastest time for the season, right? So he's more likely to replicate that performance, in the finals, because he has ran that time already compared to Seville. Coleman has already ran 9.7, so he know what it's like to run that time. On the other hand, Seville looks good. He looks sharp. He looks ready to go. Because in my opinion, he stepped up. He qualified for the semifinal, and he came to the semifinal and leveled up again and make it to the finals. So he's ready to roll. I really think he's ready to go. So I'm not gonna count him out of the top three. And I mean, in my opinion, I think he's the one, carrying the flag for Jamaica on the male sprint side. So, I'm hopeful that he's gonna be in the top three. I would love for him to win, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. In approximately 1 hour, to be exact, because I think the race go off at let me see. I think it goes off at 10:50. Yeah, runabout. Because right now they're running the men's 1500 meter heats, and after that they're gonna do the women 1500 meter semifinal. So yeah. Randy, you asked if I think the men 400 meter hurdle will be a world record. I don't know. I'm kind of doubting that, because the Norwegian guy is coming off a hamstring strain. So even though he looked pretty good in the heats, we don't know what he'll do in the semifinal. I guess we have to wait to see, exactly how he's going to run in the semifinal before we make any prediction as to whether it'll be a world record, or, he's going to win, or it's going to be Benjamin. But Benjamin looks good. I'm going to say that much. He looks, I guess I would say, better than Wahum. I think he's much hungrier than him as well, because he wanted to win last year and he didn't. So I think, he's gonna go at it with everything he got for this championship. So Yeah, I think that's what he's gunning for. He wants this title. He missed out on Olympics, and he's definitely trying to get world championship. That's that. Well, if you're talking about record, that's gonna happen. That record is gonna go. But I mean, she equaled the record. What, like 2 weeks ago? Yeah, like 2 3 weeks ago, she equaled the record. So it's no surprise. It would be no surprise if she breaks the record, because she was. Yeah, it would be no surprise if she breaks the 400-meter female hurdle record. She will. She will. Believe me, she will. And I think the reason why you're saying that she's not gonna break the record is because she don't have the competition. But trust me, the competition is there. She's gonna break it. I don't have any doubts about that, because if she's able to run the way she ran a couple weeks ago by herself, because there was really no competition there, I think she could do it again. She definitely can. So I don't see, why you're doubting her. She did it by herself before, and she could do it again. And then I'm almost certain she'll have competition pushing her at least through the first 300, or at least through the first 200. And then after that, she could take it from there, all on her own. I don't think she need, a lot of assistance outside of that. I think she got it. So my question to you, Randy, right? Well, just my question in general. What time you think is gonna win what time you think is gonna win the male 100-meter final? Travis, what do you think? Whoever wins the 100-meter final, what time you think they're gonna run? Nine seven. Well, see, the thing about the 100-meter finals for males, I think, well, it's not even just for males, but the 100-meter finals in general. If the athletes can't deal with the pressure, then it becomes a problem. And when there's so much athletes of the same caliber, the same talent level in the same race, sometimes the race tend to be slower than we predict. But I really don't see them running faster than 9.7. So I'm gonna agree with you. If they run 9.6, that's gonna be a shocker. That's something that I feel like the whole world is not expecting. I don't think anybody's expecting 9.6. All the talks about going for the world record, I feel like that's all just talk. I don't think they have the capability of doing that. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm, entitled to share my opinion. I don't think any of the athletes in the field is ready to go at that world record. Nobody in the field is ready to run 9.5, not even 9.57 or 9.5. Ain't nobody in the field ready to run that. I would have to see it to believe it. So I think 9.7. I'm gonna say 9.75, the fastest. 9.75, the fastest. That's the most. Excuse me. Hold up. What did you say, Randy? Nah. Come on. Don't do that. Don't do that right now. I'm finding that hard to believe right now. I'm finding that real hard to believe. When he just ran at the U.S. Charles. Oh boy. It's funny. It's funny. I would elaborate on it a little bit, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't think that's a topic that I really wanna, talk too much about, right now in the heights of everything, but it's just it makes you wonder, it makes you wonder, is it all talent or was it all talent, or it makes you wonder, because that's the only thing come to my mind right now. I mean, I feel like there is talent there, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's a whole topic for that's a topic for another day. That is a topic for another day. But I mean, I guess we have to wait to get more information on the whole situation, whether it's gonna be a year, 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. But that's gonna be a hit to the U.S. 4x4 team for sure, because he's one of their top quarter milers. So with him, not being there, it's gonna be, not saying that they can't win the 4x4 still, but if they were gonna attempt, to go for the world record, I don't think they'll be able to do it without having him on the team. They can still try, but not sure they'll get it. Um, they have quality guys still, but I don't know. I don't think they could get that 4x4 world record. So seeing that Gardner is not competing, Randy, who do you have winning the 400 meter? Who do you think's going to win the 400? You think Norman's going to win? I mean, it's possible. You say no debate. Wow, you're confident. You're real confident. I mean, I have to see. I see him run both the heats and the semis. Then I'll because the it wasn't. I don't think it was last year. I think the year before that. Yeah, I think the World Championship before that, he didn't make not even the semifinals. So it's kind of I feel like with him, you gotta watch him. But it's possible. He got the goods. He just got to deliver. You said we're not going back in time, but okay, you got a point. But at the same time, we have to go off of what these athletes have shown us, right? When they step up to the plate and prove themselves, then we use that. We work with that, right? You remember the whole scenario with why are these names not clicking? And I know you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Jamaican, Christopher Taylor. Last year, I saw him stepped up and he did his thing. And I gave him his respect because he delivered. I feel like Norman has to do the same thing. Not saying that he has this big point to prove to the world or anything, but at the same time, you've been to the big stages, the big leagues twice. And both times you had the same, same talent, same capability, but you never delivered. And you were in similar shape. So, with that being said, you're saying that first season he may have been hurt, but last season he wasn't. Last season he wasn't hurt. So, I mean, we just gotta wait and see. If he delivers, then that's one more medal in the bag for the United States. Definitely one more medal for the United States. What do you think? What do you think about the 110 hurdles? My money's on Parchment. What do you think? Because Holloway is looking pretty good. So it's hard to count him out because he's, I'm gonna say he's a veteran. He's been there. He has been running with the pros for a while. So, with that being said, he knows what it takes to get to the big stage and deliver. So, I mean, you can't count him out, but Parchment, that's who I'm going with. I'm gonna say Parchment all the way. And I mean, as I said, I'm repping Jamaica. So I know people gonna say, oh, you biased. Okay, that's cool, but it's my country. So I feel like it's natural, it's normal for me to go with somebody from Jamaica compared to somebody else. Granted, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. And Holloway is, or maybe is, the most talented athlete in the field. But it all boils down to who wants it more on that day, right? And the person who wants it more is gonna deliver. whoever delivers, then that's who's gonna get the gold. You know, so that's what I think. Who just says somebody said trader? How so? So, but I'm Jamaican, so what y'all want me to say or do? I mean, that's where I was born, so you know, it's in my DNA. In my DNA. Let me see what time it is. So we got a whole what 42 minutes or 43 minutes to go. Well, they're gonna start lining up way before that because I'm assuming that they're warming up right now because the race goes off at 10:50. So they should be getting ready. But before we even get to that, I'm gonna go over the semifinal heats for day 2, and I think tomorrow we definitely gonna get to see the 400-meter heats for the females and males, which is kind of odd because they never normally run the male and female 400 on the same day. I've never, and specifically the heats for both events. It's normally the males run their heats first, and then when they're gonna run the semifinal, that's when the female will run their heats. That's how they normally do it. But for some reason, I guess maybe they're trying to speed things up. I don't know, maybe. But in the morning, which I think is gonna start around 9:15. Yeah, runabout, because the morning session, Oregon they're 3 hours behind. So when it's 6:15 there, it's gonna be 9:15 here on the East Coast. So that's when everything is gonna start. But the men 400-meter heats is gonna go off at 11 their time. So that's gonna be 12, 1, 2. That's gonna be 2 o'clock, like 2:05 our time, East Coast time. So I don't know. Maybe I won't go live tomorrow during the day. Maybe I'll just watch the races and just give my analysis or predictions later on in the evening, like right before the 100-meter finals for female. But yeah, tomorrow looks like a pretty interesting day because they also have the 10,000 finals, which I know you guys might not be interested in, but I feel like once it's a final, we could definitely tune in. We could definitely watch it. I don't think it's the World Championship. What race is boring or or what race would you not want to watch? I think I'll sit, in my couch and watch all the races all day. Yep. So the female, they go off at 3, and the males, they're gonna go off at 2. And then, as I said, there's gonna be some other races like the marathon, jumps, stuff like that in the morning session. But in the afternoon is when things, really heats up. Because then we're going to have the female 100 semifinal, the 400-meter hurdle semifinal for men. We're also going to have the 110 hurdles semifinal for men. We're going to have, so we got two finals. We got two finals for the evening session, and they're back to back. So we got the 110 men hurdle finals, and then right after that, we got the 100-meter finals for women. So that's two finals to close day 3 out. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 semifinal. So the 110 semifinal, that's the first thing for the evening session. And then we're going to have the 100-meter semifinal for female. That's the next semifinal. And then the 400-meter hurdle semifinal for men. And then, as I said, we need to watch the distance races as well. The female, no, I think it's the male semifinal after 1500. Yeah, we could definitely watch that as well. So with that being said, seeing that the evening session is so jam-packed, I think I might trying to pick a time that I'm gonna go live, but I can't. I don't know. Whatever time I decide, I'll post it either in the comment section or in the community section, or maybe I'll just create the live stream, schedule it like I did earlier, and you guys will see it pop up on y'all feed if y'all subscribe. So if you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss the live stream. Because tell you what, my predictions are always spot on. And well, you know what? We're going to put it to the test tonight, because I have the winner of the 100-meter finals running 9:75, the fastest. I don't see them going faster than that at all. So I guess we're going to have to see. Well, let's see what's on track. You know what's the worst part? I'm watching it right now, but I can't even turn on the audio, because if I turn the audio on my TV, I might just get a copyright strike. So I can't even do that. But for for people here in the US, a lot of you guys have cable, so y'all could watch it on y'all cable. NBC Sport or Peacock. If you don't have it on your cable, you could also watch it on the internet. I watch it on my smart TV, on Peacock. You could also watch it on your computer, your desktop, your laptop, whichever. Even on your smartphone, you could watch it on any device that any mobile device that you might have. You could definitely watch it. So I don't think you guys have any excuse. And at the same time, the fact that it's being hosted by the United States, I think there is a lot more stations that are airing the meet, the championship. So you'll definitely be able to watch the races, because they want to show off their athletes. So, and for the mere fact that a lot, or I'm gonna say 90% of the races have an American athlete in it, so they're definitely gonna show the races. So you could find it either on NBC Sport. I think it might be on ESPN, or I'm not 100% sure, but I know NBC Sport for sure and Peacock because that's what I'm watching it on right now. But I'm certain that there are other stations that that is showing it. But I think they have a 1500-meter heat on track. I don't know if you guys wanna go take a water break or a snack break or grab snacks and come back, but I don't think I'm going anywhere. I'm sitting right here until that finals go off. I might just mute my mic so you can't hear me for a little bit. So Jamaica actually have an athlete in the 1500-meter semifinal. That's that's something that I wasn't expecting at all. I had no clue that they had someone in the 1500. So I guess they really trying to spread their wings because normally I think for the Jamaican athletes I think they just normally go up to the 800 because I know Gul is there, but I had no clue that they had somebody in the 1500. So that's a good thing, you know. Hats off to them. Let's see what happens. Let's see what she does. Oh, hold on 1 second. Yeah. Why? Why does it seem like the time is moving faster? Because the woman semifinal, 1500-meter semifinal starts at 10:05. So and it's 10:19 now. So I'm thinking they have hold up heat one. Also, all right. So they have one more heat of the 1500-meter semifinal for women, and then we're about to see the guys roll out for the 100-meter finals. Randy, why you disappear? I ain't see you saying nothing. I know I'm supposed to hear you saying something, but I can't hear you. As a matter of fact, I could actually, you know what? I totally forgot that I could invite people on the live stream. I didn't remember. Hold up. I haven't used this thing in a minute. It's as if I forgot. Oh, you say you here? I haven't live streamed in a minute. It's like I totally forgot about all the features that I could use on this new software that I'm using right now. Okay, no, that's not where I go. Let me go back to comments and click invite. Copy. All right, so I've added the link in the comments. So I'm not sure if you could click on it, Randy. So check it and see if you could click on it. Because if you could click on it and follow the link, then I'll be able to add you to the live stream, or whoever want to be added, to give their 2 cents or their opinion. I mean, that's what we call 2 cents, anyways. Your opinion. So you could just click on the link. Because the last time I did it was, I think, when I invited Coach X, but I was having problem with the audio. So it would be nice if one of you guys, try out the link. I would love to see if the audio works now or not. It's your choice. Okay. Okay, let's see. So we got one more heats to go. As a matter of fact, I'm bugging. I think that's it. It's just 2 heats. I think I need to change my glasses. I'm not seeing properly, I guess. All right, so that's the start list. The summaries over here. Okay. All right, so I guess more than likely they're going to take a small break, and then they're definitely going to start, showing or interviewing the 100-meter finalists, because they normally do something of that nature where they, show like clips when they, they interview them. So hopefully they do the same, so we get a, I would say an inside view of, what the athletes are thinking, or, their whole build up to this moment. So Randy, you have, just curious, you have another season, right? I know it's off topic, but I just wanted to know. Travis seemed to disappear too. Travis just like to watch Elaine. That's his athlete. He don't really care much for everybody else. Just Elaine. Ooh. The time is more. Bree? But all right, let's answer, or let's reply to this comment from Alex. You say they're gonna run the winning time is gonna be 9:68. I don't see that happening. Not saying it's impossible, but I don't see that happening. I think that the field is too stacked. Bromell is able to run 9.7. Seville is able to run 9.7. Curly is able to run 9.7. So with so many athletes of similar caliber, it's gonna create a lot of pressure, and not all athletes could deal with the pressure. We already know that Brummel can't deal with the pressure because on numerous occasions he has folded at major championship, including last season. Remember, last season he was the fastest person in the world, all the way up until the Olympics, but he wasn't able to deliver on the day in that moment. That is what is important. Delivering on the day in that moment. If you can't do that, it's not going to happen. But I guess in a couple minutes, we're going to see. We'll definitely see in a couple minutes. But you're right. That's 4 quality athletes. The race is going. It's going to be interesting. Patiently waiting. I think we all are patiently waiting. But I guess we got to watch some shot put and some other stuff in the meantime. you know, the other athletes need some screen time as well. But Randy, I thought you would have made the trip. What happened? Thought you'd have made the trip. Not an easy event at all. I think no, the males use the 16-pound ball, and I think the females use, is it 12 or 14? I think it's 12. It's counting down. Closer and closer. So who is this? Sexy Maris. What are you waiting to see, or what are you hoping to see? Because if you say patiently waiting, you must be waiting for something, or you know, something special. What is so special that you're waiting to see? I mean, I know what I'm waiting to see. I'm pretty hopeful that Civil is going to take gold, but you know, you gotta state what you're hoping to see. I don't know if you're a Fred Curley fan or a Coleman fan, or you know, maybe a Bromell fan. Who knows? You got to tell us. Oh, so you just patiently waiting for the finals. That's it. You don't have no predictions, no favorites, no, just plain 100-meter finals. That's it. Just let's say Team Jamaica. I mean, you're Jamaican. You're gonna. Oh, so Sexy Mary say Jamaica straight. Okay, can't fight that. We Jamaican too. Hold up, I've muted the mic. Wasn't Gillette the person who was rooting for America last year? Or am I mistaking you for somebody else? I might be mistaking you for somebody else. You say no? You sure? You sure you're not a Fred Curley fan? Because I feel like a lot of people these days be, you know, on the wagon. Whichever athlete is running good, they tend to just, root for that athlete. But I mean, in all honesty, I think Curly is, he is a world-class athlete. Remember, he's coming from the 400. What's next is the 100-meter final. They're actually spiking up right now. Spiking, all the same. They're putting on their spike. Curly in lane 4. You say you're always a Team Jamaica fan. Okay. Welcome to the club. So Curly is in lane number 4. Let's look at the. I need to look at the heat sheet. All right, so Japan is in lane 1. Canada, Adrian Brown is in lane 2. Marvin Bracey in lane 3. Hold up. Marvin Bracey is in lane 3. Fred Curley is in lane 4. Sambini is in lane 5. Seville is in 6. Christian Coleman is in 7. Bromell is in 8. I think the race is gonna be this is gonna be a pretty interesting race. All right, so let's. I don't know who this is, so block that person. Seville is on fire. I'm not even gonna lie about that. He looked pretty good in the semifinal and the first round. So I don't know. This race is gonna be real. What's the word I'm looking for right now? It's gonna be a tough race. It's gonna be a tough race. But I'm trying to figure out if the race is gonna be in the center of the track or to the far right. I don't know. I really don't know. Because everyone in the field, well, it's definitely gonna be be tough. Noel Allen, hold on. Let's add.
Yeah, man.
You.
Yeah, big up, brother. Big up.
Hello?
Hello?
I can't hear you. I think your mic is muted.
Hello?
Noel, we can't hear you. All right. You just unmuted it, but you you muted it again. All right, now it's unmuted.
Yeah, hello?
I don't know why. See that this is the problem that I was having the last time. I think everyone else could hear you, but I can't, and I don't know why.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
I need to fix this before. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna try to plug some headphones in to see if I could actually hear you. Not sure if they're gonna work, but it's worth the try. Uh, hopefully by, let me see, today is Saturday. Hopefully by Monday, my setup is gonna change, so I'll be able to monitor both audio and the comments at the same time. I know you could hear him. I know you could hear him, because it's always like that. The last time when Coach X, when I invited Coach X, everybody else was able to hear him except for me. So I know you guys could hear him, but I also want to hear what he's saying and be able to respond to what he's saying. So you know, this is right. Let me see if it'll work. Oh, oh wow, oh wow. Look at this. This is what I went for to plug into the computer. I give up. I give up. I might have to figure it out for tomorrow. I'll definitely figure it out, because then the microphone that I'm going to use, I'll just have a wired headphone to plug into the microphone. So that way I could hear what you guys are saying if, I invite anyone, as well as, talk to you guys. Five minutes to go. 5 minutes. 5 long minutes. what, what's so funny? Seven 7.88 meters. So they're headed out on the track. They're going out. Yep, so they lined up right now. It's about that time. Any last minute prediction? I can't show y'all the race. I'm gonna get it. I can't show the race. I really wish I could, but I can't. Even if I was in the stadium, I couldn't show you the race because they're just gonna remove it from YouTube. I'm gonna get a copyright strike if I do that. So thanks for clicking. Oh. Okay. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. The 100-meter finals for men. 100-meter finals for men. Lineup: Sambini, Coleman, Bramell, Seville, and Curley. You also have Brown from Canada. And I think Bracy. No, Brown. Yeah, Brown, Bracy. I can't. They covered his name. Oh, he's Brown too. So there's two Brown. One Brown from Japan, one from Canada. Then Bracy, Coleman, Sambini. But I think they're doing like the outer lanes, working their way in towards the middle. Let's go, Seville. You said what I'm drinking? I'm drinking lemonade, man. What? Y'all don't drink lemonade? You have to watch it on an app or a website called Peacock, or you can watch it on NBC Sport. And I think you can watch it on YouTube. No, YouTube TV won't work because you have to pay a subscription for that. Okay, I'm nervous and I'm not running. What? Why do I get nervous just watching the race? Like sometimes I wonder. All right, they're about to get on their marks. Let's go. If you see me jump out my seat, don't be alarmed, okay? It's just excitement. That's just how it is. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Seville. Let's go, Seville. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Seville. Let's go. Okay. Once more. Curly one. Curly one. Curly one. Civil didn't get the silver.
Hello, Daddy.
Curly one. Civil didn't get the silver. And my predictions was right once more. Too much pressure. There's no way they were going to run 9.6. It wasn't going to happen. 9.85. That was it. Randy, what do you got to say? $9.85. Hold up. Is he already holding his medal? How whack can that be?
That's me.
They already gave them their medal. I've never seen that before.
That's me. That's me for Christmas.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Guys, they were already awarded their medal. This don't make sense to me right now. It's not making no sense whatsoever. They already have their medals around their neck. But how? They're not gonna have a medal ceremony or anything like that? That's just sad to say, but that's kind of lame. It is. That's lame. But again, 9.85. Let's check the official result. They just, right now, it's just the start list that's there. You say the arrangement of the event is some. Nah, I feel like it's whack. I don't know why they did that. They gave them their medals without even having a ceremony. I'm gonna have backups upon backups. Seven. Come on. Had to switch my camera real quick, but I don't understand. It don't even make sense why they gave them their medals already. It's just crazy. They still haven't put up the times for everyone. Seville ran a pretty good race. I think he did his best. You talking Coleman? I mean, Coleman was never a finisher. He's a good starter, but he don't have that top end to finish. Mr. Lawrence, I can't show the video. You should know that. So Bracy got third, Coleman second. But hold on for a second. I'm almost certain I just saw Bromell with a medal too. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. That means Coleman didn't get a medal then. Coleman didn't get a medal. They still haven't even put up the results. Okay, so yeah, Coleman didn't medal. So it's Curly, Bracy, and Bromell. Oblique was fourth. He missed it by a little bit. But I mean, I must say he did his thing. He made it to the finals. He represented well. I mean, he's young. He got another 8 years to go. Yeah, Curly, Bracy, Bromell. But I mean, technically, but they're not gonna do that. They could have gave Bromell and Bracy silver medals and gave Seville the bronze. But I think they only do that when the third place and the fourth place finisher time is the same. So they'll have 2 bronze, 1 silver, 1 gold. But again, I think someone had commented saying that they're gonna run 9.96. Nah, it don't work like that, champ. It's not easy to run one round an hour and a half to 2 hours before you run the finals and run 9.6. You gotta be a superhuman to do that. Only Bolt. I ain't see another Bolt just yet. You know, that's the only person that I've seen run such time. And I think Johan run. I think Johan run a similar time before. New comments. Let me see. Come on, he'll always be king. He'll always be king. There's no one that can dethrone Bolt. You don't even have to say that. I think the world already knows that. But Curly won. Curly won. Coleman didn't make the top 3. See, he has no finish. He has a good start. He get out the blocks, but after that first 50, 60, then that's it. You got to be able to finish. If you can't finish, then you're going to have problems. The race doesn't stop at 60 meters. It goes all the way to 100. So, got to be able to run the whole thing. But, tell you what, you guys could join me here tomorrow, because I'll definitely be on here tomorrow. I noticed there's a whole bunch of people here, but I'm almost certain half of y'all that are here are not subscribed. So do me, a favor, click that subscribe button. Oh Lord, I might have to block these people again. Yeah. For those who aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button so when I schedule my next live for tomorrow, you'll get a notification. But I think it's almost my bedtime. Anything else that you guys, want to share, you could definitely leave it in the comments below. So until tomorrow, it's your boy Ray on the East Coast Athletics signing out. Peace. Curly.